right? So we are discussed about reducing nature. Now we are talking about oxidizing nature also of SO2, but it is mild oxidizing agent. It is a mild oxidizing agent which can behave as mild oxidizing agent. Under that, it can oxidize H2S, hydrogen sulfide, to sulfur. Hydrogen sulfide to sulfur. If you balance it here, 3, and here 2H2O. Okay, 3 sulfurs are there. Okay, fine. Yeah, just hold on. If you balance it, you'll get H2S, and here 2 2s are 4. Now it is balanced. Hydrogen sulfide can be oxidized to sulfur. Hydrogen sulfide can be oxidized to sulfur with the help of SO2. Similarly, active metals also gets oxidized, like Mg react with sulfur dioxide. It forms MgO as well as MgS. Magnesium oxide as well as magnesium sulfide can be formed. Similarly, if I take K plus SO2, if I take potassium, which gives potassium sulfite, K2SO3 as well as K2S2O3. Potassium thiosulfate also can be formed, and as well as which can oxidize carbon monoxide also. CO plus SO2. Carbon monoxide can be oxidized to CO2 and sulfur. If you balance it, you'll get 2E. And not only that, which can oxidize even hydrogen also, H2, which requires high temperature. Around 1000 degrees Celsius is required for this oxidation. H2 can be oxidized to H2O and sulfur. In all of these oxidation reactions, most of the oxidation reactions, SO2 has been converted into S only. If you observe it, if you balance it, you'll get 2E, right? CO is oxidized to carbon dioxide. H2 is oxidized to H2. Similarly, you can take even SnCl2 also. Stannous chloride, that is +2 oxidation state. In oxidation number is a +2, which can be oxidized with the sulfur dioxide in the presence of acidic medium, can be oxidized to SnCl4 and H2O as well as S. Similarly, Hg2Cl2, mercurous chloride, can be oxidized to mercuric chloride. Hg2Cl2 can be oxidized to HgCl2 plus H2O plus sulfur, right? So this is also another oxidizing reaction also can be given for sulfur dioxide. Third one we have is addition reactions. Addition reactions. Under the first reaction which is familiar to you, that is addition with sulfur dioxide, SO2 plus O2 giving rise to SO3. That is 2SO2 plus O2 giving rise to 2SO3. In the presence of a catalyst called as vanadium pentoxide, this process is called as Contax process. Contax process is used for manufacture of sulfuric acid. Manufacture of sulfuric acid. Similarly, if SO2 is reacting with Cl2, it will give SO2 Cl2. This is called as sulfuryl chloride. It is called as sulfuryl chloride. It is also an addition reaction can be given, and as well as with the PCl5, PCl5, whenever it reacts with sulfur dioxide, it forms PoCl3 plus SoCl2. Observe the difference. SoCl2 is called as thionyl chloride. It is called as thionyl chloride. Similarly, you can take sodium peroxide, Na2O2, reacting with SO2, simple addition reaction, it forms Na2SO4. This is called as sodium sulfate. All these are acidic reactions all these are addition reactions can be given for sulfur dioxide. Okay, please copy it. Fourth category of reactions we have is that is acidic nature. Acidic nature. We know that SO2 dissolves in water. It forms H2SO3, which is upon dissociation gives 2H plus and SO3 2 minus. It is giving H plus ions upon dissolving in water. That's why SO2 is an example of acidic oxide. Is an example of acidic oxide. And the same acidic nature of these oxides can be proved with the help of other reactions. Whenever they can react with the bases, they can form salts. Like let us say if it reacts with NaOH and SO2 reacts with NaOH, what it will form? Na2SO3 plus H2. If you balance it, you'll get 2. So we got sodium sulfite. A salt will be formed. SO2 react with NaOH, it forms sodium sulfite. It is also another reaction can be taken. Okay. And next one we have is bleaching action. Next one we have is bleaching action. Okay. So bleaching action, if you observe it, it can bleaches the colored matter to colorless matter. Bleaches colored matter to colorless matter. Colored matter to colorless. But children, it's not like ozone, it's a mild bleaching agent. It's a mild bleaching agent. But this bleaching action is because of reduction property. Due to reduction property. That's why it can act as a mild bleaching agent due to reduction property. That is SO2, whenever it dissolves in water, as we know that, it forms H2SO4 and releases 2 nascent hydrogens. Because of the releasing 2 nascent hydrogens, it can behave as a reducing agent as well as mild bleaching agent. The bleaching action of SO2 is due to reduction property. Sometimes the question also can expect it. Because of this mildness, this bleaching is temporary. This bleaching is temporary. For suppose, let us say when the bleached article, whichever it may be there, when the bleached article is exposed to the air, then it can regain its color. It can regain its color. That's why bleaching action of SO2 is temporary. That is another property can be given. Now next, uses. Major uses only we are giving it. Liquid SO2, which can be used as refrigerant. Liquid SO2, we are using it as a refrigerant, children, which is one of the use can be given, as well as for the manufacture of sulfuric acid can be used. For the manufacture of sulfuric acid, it can be used. And used as anti-chlor. Very important for JEE mains. This way of asking questions are very important. Used as anti-chlor for removal of excess chlorine. Anti means against. Anti means against. Okay. Used as anti-chlor for removal of excess chlorine from a fabric. From a fabric after bleaching. After bleaching. Right? Anti-chlor means which can be used for removal of the chlorine. It is very, very important. Sometimes they will ask you which of the following can be used as anti-chlor and used as disinfectant. Used as a disinfectant. Right? All these are the major uses can be given for sulfur dioxide. Please copy it. Another oxide of sulfur, sulfur trioxide. Preparation method 1 we have already discussed. Can anyone tell me what is the one preparation method? We have discussed it already.
SO2 plus O2 gives SO2.
Contact process, sir.
Contact process. Very good. So 2SO2 plus O2 giving rise to 2SO3. So now everyone are familiar about contact process. Already 2 steps are over. First step is preparation of SO2, then preparation of SO3. 2 steps are over. This is the reaction involved in contact process in the presence of vanadium pentoxide catalyst. And second one, if you take it, right? Second one, you can take ferric sulfate. If it is heated, on heating ferric sulfate, it gives Fe2SO4 thrice upon heating will give you Fe2O3, ferric oxide as well as sulfur trioxide. It gives 3 on balancing. Now, next we have one more reaction for this. P4O10, which can act as a dehydrating agent as we know. But if you remove the water from sulfuric acid, H2SO4. H2SO4, if it is treated with P4O10, by dehydrating the sulfuric acid with excess of phosphorus pentoxide, which gives you H3PO4, that is phosphoric acid, right? So phosphoric acid as well as sulfur trioxide. As well as sulfur trioxide, it is also another preparation method can be given. It is SO3. People might misconcept it as 5O3. That's why I changed it. It is SO3. Okay.
I wrote 5O3 only, sir.
I know. Okay, very good. I'm recorrecting it for a better idea. It is called SO3. Okay. Next, properties.
Yes, sir.
Properties, if you observe it. Now, SO3 properties, whenever SO3 reacts with H2SO4, it forms H2S2O7. H2S2O7 is nothing but pyrosulfuric acid. Pyrosulfuric acid. Also said to be oleum. Just hold on. So SO3, whenever it reacts with sulfuric acid, it forms pyrosulfuric acid, which is also said to be oleum. This is one of the chemical property can be given, and it is also one of the reaction in contact process, right? It is also one of the reaction. And next, thermal decomposition of sulfur trioxide. For suppose if sulfur trioxide, if it undergo thermal decomposition around 1000 degrees Celsius, if it is heated, it can be converted into 2SO2 plus O2. It can be converted into 2SO2 plus O2. It is also another, chemical property can be given for sulfur trioxide. So major chemical properties, okay, we have given children. These are the major chemical properties, but we know SO3, whenever it dissolves in water, it forms H2SO4. Sulfuric acid. That's why it is also an example of acidic oxide. It is also an example of acidic oxide. oxide. So how do you know that CaO, whenever it reacts with SO3, let us say, then what it will form? CaSO4. Same way, Na2O, sodium oxide, if it react with SO3, it forms Na2SO4. Of course, whenever acidic oxide, if it reacts with the basic oxide, it forms salt. That is what we can understand from those reactions. SO3 is acidic as well as SO2 is also acidic. And next, even SO3 can act as an oxidizing agent. But this oxidizing ability is very, very less. That's why reactions are also less prominent compared to SO2. SO3, whenever it reacts with the sulfur, and it can be converted into SO2. If you balance it, you'll be getting 3 here, you'll be getting 2 here. 2 SO3 can be converted into SO3. When it reacts with sulfur, it forms SO2. In that case, sulfur, if you observe, sulfur is oxidized to SO2. Sulfur is oxidized to SO2. In the same way, SO3, if it react with HBr, hydrogen bromide, where bromide ion is there, no? That bromide ion can be oxidized to bromine. And then you will get H2O. SO3 can be changed to SO2. These are the major oxidizing reactions can be given for SO3. And uses also very less we have, especially used in manufacture of sulfuric acid. Used in manufacture of sulfuric acid. It is the one use can be given for sulfur trioxide. Please copy it. Next topic we are going to talk about it is oxyacids of sulfur. See, same like phosphorus oxyacids. Phosphorus can form number of oxyacids. In the same way, sulfur also can form a number of oxyacids. But these oxyacids can be segregated into various series also. Among them, we can discuss them as like sulfurous, sulfuric, peroxy acid, right? This is a way of series giving thionic acid series. So such a way we can segregate them. Okay. Now if you write it, oxo acid and formula and oxidation state, and I can give structure. Various types of oxyacids, we are going to discuss it now. First series we have is sulfurous acid series. First series is sulfurous acid series. Under that, obviously, first acid is sulfurous acid. Formula H2SO3. Oxidation state, that is 2 plus x minus 6 is equal to 0. So obviously x will be equal to plus 4. Sulfur maximum it can form 6 bonds. H2SO3 is there. So I can write it as OH. It is OH double bond O and lone pair. Hybridization can be taken as sp3 because sigma bonds, there are 3 sigma bonds and 1 lone pair. Hybridization is a sp3. So you can say that H2SO3, which can act as oxidizing and reducing agent, right? And then next we can give it as, because oxidation number is there, plus 4 can changes its oxidation number to plus 6 as well as changes to lower oxidation numbers. That's the reason. So it is sulfurous acid. Formula H2SO3, oxidation number or oxidation state, it can be taken as +4 mole. Next one we have thiosulfurous acid. Thiosulfurous acid. Formula is H2S2O2. Oxidation number can be given as 2 plus 2x minus 4. So x will be equal to +1. Thio indicates sulfur-sulfur linkage should be present in it. OH, double bond S, H2S2O2. There is a lone pair. Hybridization 3 sigma 1 lone pair. So sp3 can be given. Similarly, third one we have is hyposulfurous acid. Hyposulfurous acid is increase the number of oxygens there. H2S2O4. Oxidation number +2 plus 2x minus 8. That will be given as a +3. So now H2S2O4 in the sense there is a sulfur linkage OH, double bond O, double bond O. Each sulfur is having lone pair. So this sulfur hybridization is sp3 and this sulfur hybridization is also sp3 can be given. This is H2S2O4 hyposulfurous acid. Sulfurous H2SO3. Thiosulfurous H2S2O2. Hyposulfurous H2S2O4. And similarly we have fourth one, that is pyrosulfurous acid. Pyrosulfurous acid. But how I remember generally? Pyrosulfurous, pyrosulfuric I remember. Pyrosulfuric acid is also said to be olein, H2S2O7. Pyrosulfurous and pyrosulfuric differ by 2 oxygens. So I can remember it as H2S2O5. And oxidation number 2 plus 2x minus 10. That will be x will be equal to +4. And then structure, I'm writing it here, S, and it is S. 5 oxygens are there. So double bond O, it is OH, and it is double bond O. It is OH, double bond O, and lone pair. 4 sigma, sp3, 3 sigma, 1 lone pair, sp3. This is said to be pyrosulfurous acid. All these belong to one series only, that is sulfurous acid series. Please copy it. Please, and then we'll discuss. Second series, sulfuric acid series. Sulfuric acid series. Second series. Among them, first acid is sulfuric acid. First acid is sulfuric acid. And formula H2SO4. Oxidation state can be taken as 2 plus x minus 8 is equal to 0. So that is 2 minus 8 plus 6. So oxidation number is +6. Sulfur, OH, it is OH. And what we have still? No, yeah. Double bond O, and it is double bond O. All 4 oxygens are satisfied, right? H2SO4. And then H2SO4 acts as good dehydrating agent, as we know. It acts as good dehydrating agent. It acts as good dehydrating agent, and sometimes it can act as even oxidizing agent also, but mild oxidizing agent, right? So, but it is a good dehydrating agent. Under sulfuric acid series, first acid we have is sulfuric acid, and then next I'll take thiosulfuric acid. Thiosulfuric acid. So thiosulfurous acid we know. Where is that? This one. H2S2O8. That is thiosulfurous. What is the difference between sulfurous and sulfuric? Sulfurous is
One
actually
oxygen.
same way. Thiosulfurous, thiosulfuric, one oxygen difference. It is H2S2O2. Wait, that will be H2S2O3. Okay, so it will be 2 plus 2x minus 6 is equal to 0. And then 2 minus 6, that is minus 4. So x will be equal to plus. Is it clear? Next, S double bond O. Two sulfurs are there. It is S, and it is double bond O. No, 6 oxygens are filled. No, that is wrong assumption. Yeah, this I can take it as OH. This I can take it as OH. So this is a thiosulfuric acid. Hope everyone are following it. Thiosulfuric acid. And as I already told you, one more. Let's stop it over here. Pyrosulfuric acid. I told you the difference between pyrosulfurous and pyrosulfuric. 2 oxygen difference will be there. Okay. Then pyrosulfuric acid will be H2S2O7. What is the oxidation number? 2 plus 2x minus 14. Yes or no? Then it will be equal to 6. So pyrosulfuric acid SOS. It is having SOS linkage. Question they will ask. Which of the following acid will have SOS linkage? S double bond O, double bond O, double bond O, double bond O. It is OH. It is OH. Yes or no, children? Right? So this is what we can give it. Pyrosulfuric acid, which is commonly known as oleum. Commonly known as oleum or fuming sulfuric acid, also known as fuming sulfuric acid. Okay, please copy it. That's all for this session. We'll continue the remaining oxy acids in the next class, and followed by total discussion about sulfuric acid.